Yo, hear me out and let me listen. Right out the gate, stop generalizing stuff. Stop generalizing stuff. What I'm saying is don't let your feelings completely control what you're saying. Let me give you an example. If let's let's just get the common stuff out the way, bruh. If it's a situation, hold on. For example, let's just say I have multiple bad experiences with women in general. Let's random women on the street, past girlfriends, stuff like that. It would be me generalizing if I said I hate all women, no matter what. All women are bad, all women are this, all women that I've encountered is an accurate representation of all women. Now, most people, when you say that and they can tell you're coming from a place of hurt or pain, they can decipher like, he just hurt, he doesn't really mean all women, or she doesn't really mean all women, she just they're just in pain, or they just talking, they just yapping. Sometimes people who be saying that actually be believing it. But what if I told you they think they be believing? You have to stop generalizing stuff. Okay, don't generalize everything. Hear this statement. Instead of me saying I hate all women, which I do not, mama, I love you, all y'all, all right, relax. I said I dislike all bad women. No, not that kind of bad. Relax, focus. All not good human women, dislike them. The generic. Let's keep it basic. You don't need to say all the extra stuff. Like, being bad is subjective. Yes, I know it's subjective, but the basic the basic qualities that make you a bad human. Like you constantly cheating. I don't know, maybe you stabbing somebody over some Oreos. Some stuff that make you bad. Like, why are you doing that over Oreos? Now see, hold on, Nestle Troll House. That's a lot. Let's get back to the topic. I already know probably two questions y'all already gonna have for me for whatever reason. One is what I already said, being bad is subjective. I get it. Just think of the general, what we qualify as bad. Doesn't have to be nothing specific. Like, it doesn't have to be super specific, but bad. Like, it's bad to, like, that's bad. And they ain't no specific. You can get to the specifics of, well, what if they murder them to, I just don't make it complicated. Two, the second thing, some of y'all might say, well, this for y'all, which it better not be for y'all. But for other people, what if they really do hate all of women or a certain type of people or whatever, That's not okay. Let's just keep it straight up. That's not cool. You can't do that. And you have a reason. Like, your brain has made up a reason for you to dislike a group of people. I don't know if maybe you were raised that way, or you let your experiences make you think of an entire group of people of this way. Let's just be honest, bro. That's not cool. You can't do that. You can't assume that a group of people, like, let's go back to whatever. Let's say men now. Let's just say men. You just can't assume out of the 10 relationships you've been in. 10 is a lot for a human being, but it's not a lot in the grand scheme of Earth, though. Like, you've been in 10 relationships with a man, 10 different men. They've all been bad men. You can't say that all men are bad, though. You can't say that. You, first of all, don't be like, well, I guess I gotta get with all men. Don't do that. What I'm saying is, bro, you gotta dial back and, like, really think, really understand what your brain is doing. Like, understand what your brain is doing. Something is going on. All right? You do not dislike all men. Don't convince yourself that you do either. All right? You dislike the bad experiences that you had. This is going down the experience lane. Let's just go down the experience lane. You dislike the bad experience that you had, and your brain just used the common denominator that it was all with men, and now you just dislike all of them. Don't do that, bro. And now you disrespecting, like, all the good men that are out here. You can't do that. You can't do that, because it wasn't good men that disrespected you. It wasn't good men that disrespected you. All right, we have no control of who you decide to be with And we have no control of our human acts once you get with them. Come on, we ain't got no control over that. So don't put all of us in the pool. Cool. But so far, all I've said was pretty much the problem. This is what I think is a great solution. Cater more to your brain and your knowledge more than your feelings. Okay, really take the time to understand your human superpower, which is your brain. Most people don't understand how crazy this shit is. All right, bro, relax. All y'all, stop laughing. I already know what you're talking about. No, bro, your mind is ridiculous. You need to take the time to understand what's really going on. Like, just ask your brain some questions. Ask yourself some questions. Out of 3 billion women on earth, and you telling me all of them bad? All of them bad humans? None of them good humans? We ain't had never no good women out of 3 billion. Oh, there's 3 billion men on earth, and none of them good. None of them. Like none of them? That's crazy. That doesn't make. I guess people are like, well, nothing's impossible. Hey, cut that smart stuff out. Just listen. I say, hear me out, then I'll listen. I'm trying to get this stuff out the way that I think y'all thinking. Ask yourself more questions and broaden your way of thinking. Be open-minded. Okay, don't let your feelings get in the way of the truth. With you thinking more, I want you to try being more specific. Be specific. Don't generalize. When you say you dislike this group, that group, don't generalize them all into one pool. Don't do that, bro. That's not cool. Be specific. Even you want to get down to even like the name. Say who you don't like. Stop saying they part of a race. If they black, don't be saying all of us. Don't be putting us all in one group. Stop doing that. For the men too. The women too. Stop putting everybody in one group. Be specific. Now, if you want to get specific to a name, that's fine. I mean specific, like you dislike cheating women, not all women. You dislike cheating men. You dislike lazy men. Like, be specific, okay? That you're gonna make people put up a barrier, an alarm when you just generalize everything. You got me? You understand what I'm saying? Really, try it out. I guarantee you to make a difference if you just specify what you do not like and what you do like. Specify, okay? Because that's you crossing a thin line between being ignorant and being racist, sexist, whatever the situation is, whatever you talk about. Don't be ignorant. Be specific. I appreciate you listening to me. Now let me listen to you. I said, bruh, I appreciate you hearing me out. Now I'm ready to listen. Don't be silent, bro. I'm trying to hear what you got to say. I'm trying to hear what you have to say. I want to hear what you got to say. I better hear something. You better type in the comment section, email, message something.